What's up, everybody? Circle of Mania is back again with Dark Souls, and I think I decided where we're gonna head next. I think we might as well deal with it now. We have to deal with it at some point, so. There's an area a bit later. For those of you that know, you'll know why I'm going here. For those of you that don't, there's an area later that is at the bottom of a really terrible place. It's like this. It's the swamp at the base of Blighttown. Blighttown is a terrible, terrible place. The swamp part is a lot less terrible, but more annoying, and that is because it has poison swamp. That's not even the most annoying part. Is honestly the fact that the poison swamp. Oh, there we go. Oh, I jumped through the stupid hole. Son of a bitch. Okay, don't jump in the hole. So, I will go back to where basically we're going back to an area we were at a while ago. In fact, the starting area. So just go on up here. Okay. Just fall in this hole for no reason repeatedly. That's only here to be annoying, guaranteed. And wait for the elevator to come back again. And then activate the elevator. It's easier if you go on this side, so there's no hole. Just go like this. Run off, and you'll have a little path over here. You can head on over here. Notice an item over there. Oh, got it. Okay. That jump's kind of a bitch to make. If you actually try... I tried to jump, but I failed and just rolled, which worked out. But you can also, if you want to make it a little bit easier, you can equip yourself so that you mid-roll. And it seems like that roll is a little bit longer and gives you a little bit of an easier time getting it. So that's what I would advise if you're having trouble with that. And then you don't have to drop down. You can walk right up here and walk right back up. I didn't know that before. I used to just jump off and have to do this all again and make that jump again. Just kind of annoying. Holy camera trying to murder me. And then you come up here and you curl up like a ball, and you might be going, why would I possibly, why am I doing this? This seems stupid. Well, there's a prompt, so just do what it says and wait. And wait. Still waiting. There we go. And you'll get this cutscene, and we're an egg, so. I don't know why this makes any sense. Why would the bird be taking a random egg of its own back here anyway? I never thought about that before. There we are. Just, you know, we're cool with it. We like birds. We're fine. And that bird is going to bring you back to the beginning of the game, where there's also a new nest. He added a nest. So now he's got 3 fucking nests. Because there's one there, there's one down here, and there's one back at the thing. It's a little bit different now. Notice we have some enemies here now. Fairly annoying enemies, actually. Because the fire can really fuck you up if they get a combo on you. That stupid attack, the flaily attack, is fucking annoying. But if you take your time, no big deal. We are going to stop over here. Maybe they'll talk to us. There we go.
Give me warm, give me soft.
Yeah, so these are the crows that I mentioned we came through. We do have an item to give them. I think we have a couple, but we're only gonna give them the rubbish. Drop that here. Yep. And it'll sit there. So what you need to do now is quit out of your game, and then load back in the game. Luckily, it's not very difficult. It takes, you know, it doesn't take that long at all. It's a pretty quick load.
Give me.
Yeah, they'll talk again, and then you get to pick up your new item, which is a Titanite chunk, which we have, what, 3 of that now? Do we have 3 chunks already? Wow. We have more Titanite chunks than we have Titanite shards. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, so there's items periodically. It's easiest to look up. There's charts of all the stuff. There's a couple items you can only get from the crows. You can get another pyro glove, or no, I think you give a pyro glove to the crows and you get an item in return, which we'll deal with at a later date. But when you come back here, don't walk straight across. You're going to want to come this way, which you'll see why in a moment. Just come deal with these guys. They're just hollows. They hit a little bit harder than they used to, and I think they have a bit more health. But overall, it's not a big deal. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I guess we'll rest here and deal with the guy, and then we'll go through. So, we might as well no, I don't want to kindle that. We're not going to die. So, there's actually a boss guy. We're going to fight a boss right now. And you're going to do that by... Oh, right, you came back. Whoops. Things I forgot. That. That's fine. Okay, so what do we have up? Oh, that must be... Oh, that's probably our stamina from the Fap Ring. So what you're going to want to do here is fall. So we're going to step here. We're going to fall. What you're going to do is immediately try and roll and get out of the way. So you want to roll to a corner, basically. I always roll over to this corner right away, because you will always take damage when you fall in. But if you come over here, the bot... Oh, he seems to see that. This is very weird. Usually he will continue doing his rounds. Right now he's just menacing. He's just staring menacingly at us. This is the Stray Demon. This is the angry brother of our first boss of the game. This dude's a little bit different, as you'll see when we get here. I don't want to fight him here. This is actually really bad. Is he broken? This is strange. What the fuck? I've never seen this before. I don't want him in the corner, so you want to keep him near the middle. So hopefully he'll just... There he goes. He hits a lot harder than his brother did, and he'll kill you. He's got magic. I'll try and show some of that right here. If he does this attack, you want to stand behind his ass. And hopefully he'll just keep spamming that for you. Just keep rotating around him. That attack blows up in front of him. Basically, you always want to be behind him. If you stay behind him, after he hits this, you can move in, get a smack on his butt. If he does this, you can get a good hit in on him. He does have AoE that'll hit you. So back off a little bit from that, and you can usually run in and get a hit in. But be really careful. This attack, you want to get behind it. If that hits you, that will easily one-shot us at this point. Same with this. You want to stay about here, move in, get a hit on him, back up, and hopefully you can get him to do this, where he does this pattern. And this is not a boss you probably want to be doing just yet. This guy is actually pretty strong. As you can see, he's taking a lot. He's tanking a lot of hits. Oh, we might get hit by. No, we're good. And that's because he's not meant to be fought yet. I just felt like I think you should fight him before you go further into the game, because there's an area later we're gonna get a ring down here. And if you're gonna come to this area to get the ring, you might as well get what this guy gives you. And it's such an easy fight. Like, it's not hard at all. Even even if I... Oh, what the hell? He's got all kinds of glitches going. Oh, he's poisoned, isn't he? Did I poison him? I did. That's fantastic. I've never done that before. Uh-oh, we might be dead here. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, no, we're good. He didn't do the attack I thought he would. Okay, we need to get a weapon on. That, there. Yeah, we're dead now. No, so it half-healthed us, which is still a lot. There we go. So now we're dead. So that's what happens if you get caught by his shit. That's cool. I've never actually poisoned a boss before. Well, I mean, I have, but not with that weapon. Usually they don't live long enough to be poisoned. And that's why I said you want to hit that bonfire, just in case. Now we're going to go down and fight him with this for a little bit, just to show how terrible this guy is. So you know how little damage we were doing to the gargoyles with this. Actually, I think we might throw on both, so I don't have to switch, just because then I won't die. Let's let me still... Ah, good, we still fast roll. So, hopefully this will work right. If we go over here, usually he will continue doing... That's what he's supposed to do. He'll continue doing his rounds. You get a chance to heal before you have to get directly on him. What I usually do is wait till he turns around and then go in. Try and keep him near the middle. Just because then you can go around. Look at that. Actually, that's pretty good. So you saw how quickly we got that bleed effect to go off? And how that actually is pretty damn effective. That is really effective, in fact. Wow. This thing kind of ruins his life. You only need, looks like 3 hits, I think. Is that only 3 hits? Let's see, wait for him to do an attack and we'll try again. But yeah, you've pretty much seen all of his attacks now. Come on, I want to see if it's 3 hits with the 2-hand. Come on. Do an attack, I can, there we go. So, go in here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, every 3 hits makes him bleed. That's insane. I've never tried that before, but that is really effective. Look at that. That is insane. Yeah, so a lot of people seem to think this boss is kind of challenging. I really don't. It's a boss that you can lock on. Like a lot of bosses, locking on is bad. This one doesn't matter. Most of the time, it's actually pretty the same. God, that's crazy. Ow, I got hit by his AoE. That's the problem. If he hits you with that, then he'll start comboing you. And if you get hit by his AoE that I just did there, and he turns around really quick and does this, not that attack. Yeah, that attack. You probably won't have time to get around it. And he will just combo you. So that's the frustrating part, is when he like one combos you and there's nothing you can really do about it. But usually if you kind of use the spacing to your advantage, get him, just bait out this attack. Sit behind his butt, wait until he's done, move in, get some hits, and there you go. Oh, he's not dead. Hold on. Oh, that didn't, whoops. There we go. And finish him off, and there you go. That's crazy how quickly that was so fast. I mean, man, okay. For the rest of this area, I'm going to use the shield. Just because of... Actually, fuck it. We'll be cool. So you kill him, you get a Humanity Homeward Bone and a Titanite Slab. Titanite Slab is... it's actually the top... Basically, it'll put your weapon to plus 15, which is the highest level you can get. So, very good. It's very cool to have it early, because you can, like you saw, you can get this one really early. And apparently, if you use the Bandit's Knife, you can get it extremely easily. Man, that was really cool. And like that, 500 hours into this game and I'm still learning stuff like that. So now we come in here. This will look familiar to you. But there's a different prisoner over here. And we're going to try and be stylish with this. Yeah, no, none of that here, buddy. So this place is now infested with some Black Knights. Luckily, we are experienced Souls players, and we are not afraid of a puny little Black Knight. Boom. And this is what happens when you get good at parrying. This is why I said you should definitely learn how to parry. Maybe not your first playthrough, but you're going to want to pick it up. Because it makes these type of enemies that are normally kind of a pain really simple. And like I said, if you're having trouble with it, throw on your target shield. Oh, it'll give you a bigger window to hit them. Like, you don't have to hit it anywhere near as precise. You get a lot more of a grace period for it. And that's... Honestly, I didn't learn with this. I actually learned with the heater shield just because... I think that's a guaranteed drop, by the way. So while you're here, you're gonna want to grab this. Not going to be relevant till quite a bit later in the game, but you're going to want it now just so you don't have to deal with it if you decide to come back here. If you don't, I'll show you when you will want it when we get to it. But yeah, the parrying in this game makes stuff so, like kind of like mid-boss type things like the Black Knights just so much easier to deal with. It's all quicker, it's all faster, it's all just so much less frustrating. Let's go ahead and level ourselves a bit here. Take our dex up to 20. Both to 21. To 22. Okay, let's go to 22 each. That's cool. So we're getting stronger. We haven't done anything with our weapons, but that's not a big deal right now. We did respawn these guys, which is fine. And there's a good little trick there. If you're ever dealing with these guys, you can always try and just run around them like I did. Not there. That was kind of bad, but... And don't leave after you've done all this. I wouldn't leave just yet. You can always go back down here. Don't know why you would want to. It's kind of a shithole down there, but You're going to want to go this way. Well, I guess you could go either way, but this is the way I'm going to go because there's a boss. There's another Black Knight in here, where the archer was that we're going to deal with on the way. I think he's the last one. I think there's only 2 Black Knights here. So you can see there we're doing a little bit more damage because our dex is increased to a higher level. Come on. Stop blocking. So these guys you can't kick. If you kick them, I don't think it makes their shield go down. Actually, I'm not going to try it, but as far as I know, that doesn't work on these guys. Maybe it does. If it does, let me know. Boom. Just keep stabbing him right in the dick. He doesn't mind. He loves it. Bing. Dead yet? Yeah, there we go. Get some more red titanite. I think they can drop their weapons. I think they can. I don't know why they wouldn't. We just didn't get very lucky there. And over here you'll notice this dude right here. That's Oscar, and he is not dead or laying there. In fact, he's going to be hostile because he is hollowed. And he's actually, oops, didn't mean to do that. So that's a partial parry, or well, I guess that's a parry. So if you miss the timing, the game will be nice to you and still give you the parry, even if you shouldn't have really gotten it. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, I thought he just, come on. There we go. Kind of want to heal. I think I will heal right here. Ow, that was a bad decision. Oh, bad dodging too. Come on. Yeah, we'll take that. That should be... Ah, we'll get the backstab off of him and no problem. No, we won't. That's okay. We'll get the parry. Don't worry about it. Sorry, Oscar. And he's going to drop, I believe, his shield is what we get from him. Yeah, the crest shield. I think that's a really good magic shield. Oh, it's full. Actually, it's full. It is. It's 100% physical and 80% magic. That's actually a very good shield. I don't remember, what is the weight of this guy? It is 3. Do we have a heater shield yet? No. That's okay, though. So the wooden shield, the knight shield's 100, but it's 5. This is actually a very good shield. In fact, we might just roll with this for a while, because it's not that bad. We still fast roll. I don't know. That's a very good shield, with 100% blocking of physical, and just the fact that it does... I'll show you the other difference in this area if you come up here. Let the ball roll down. There's one more difference we're going to get to. Oh. I hate these guys so much. Just die. The only other difference in the area... Come here, please. As I tank a couple arrows to the face. The only other difference, and we have to come up here anyway, because the whole point of coming back here was for this item. In here we've got, oh no! 2 of them! Gasp! Whatever shall we do? Well, we'll just pull one and wait, kill him with a simple parry, and then by the time the other guy's up here, we'll kill him too. Maybe? Come on. There you go. Don't even need to lock on. In case you didn't know, you don't actually have to lock on for parries either. If you aim and do it, you'll get it. Ooh, what'd he drop us? A longsword. Do we already have a longsword? I think we already have one. We do. Not as exciting. So in my opinion, the most helpful and important item in this area is right here. The rusted iron ring. This is a ring that you can wear that will allow you... I'll just pull it up real quick. I might as well throw it on. We don't have anything else to wear. Improves balance on poor footing. You may be going, what does that mean? Basically, anything that you're standing on, like, say, a certain poison shitty swamp, well, now... Oh, fuck this area. So, I think you can parry these. I don't actually know. I don't want to. I just want to not die to them. Which is saying quite a bit. Because these guys kill me a lot, actually. As you can see, they hit pretty hard. And they are completely capable of comboing you to your death. Oh, that was terrifying. Oh god. Basically, what the ring's gonna do... You don't have to kill these guys, but every time I just try and run by them, I end up dying, so... I say just take them out on your way. Doesn't hurt to do it. I keep trying to say, the Rusted Iron Ring basically is going to let us... there's certain areas in the game where you aren't allowed to run. It'll make you walk. That will make it so that you can run. Which, it's not necessary. I bet probably 90% of people that played through this game the first time didn't get this ring because they didn't know they could come back here. But since this isn't, this isn't trying to be like a spoiler-free first-run playthrough, I can show you all this cool stuff. And yeah, that'll bring us back here. That was a fun little odyssey out to where we started. And we learned a really quick way. Also, always run this way. You may think you can maybe jump that way, but you can't walk. It will just push you to your death, and then you'll respawn all the way at the Northern Undead Asylum, and you'll have to do all that again. Not all of it. You just have to come back here again, which gets irritating after you've done it 3 or 4 times in a row. Also, you'll notice that that'll become relevant in a little while. Not quite yet, but did we rescue anyone yet? Is there anyone here? Nope. No NPCs are here yet. That's okay. We'll get some more people here in the near future. You have anything to say to us? Oh yeah, we rang the bell. There's one more, but it's suicide.
What's wrong? No problem. We'll both.
Yeah. So we have another level's worth of. Oh, we do. What do we want to level in? I don't know. I'm thinking taking strength and dex to 25 each for now, and then go from there. So I guess we'll keep pumping points into strength and dex, back and forth. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. So thanks for watching, and on the next episode we'll do, I don't know, something else fun and exciting. See you guys later.